Hey, what's up, folks? Mike here with the watch this video for Tuesday, July 15th. The SPY is kind of flagging right here at all-time highs, putting in some narrow range days, but holding up really well. Let me throw this up real quick. And if you're new in chat, we got a lot of new faces. Pause the video and read that to get a good description of what we're all about. Before I go into what we're going to watch tomorrow, I'm going to give a shout out on RCAT. I did this the other day too. We literally had a stock that we identified early as strong, right? And today was RCAT. That there were 3 different calls in chat. All right, I'm going to go to 5-minute candles here, and there's the intraday climb. But let me throw this up here because it just highlights 3. You know, when you miss a call in chat, it highlights, hey, there's probably another one coming from somebody else. So I called a second mouse through 9 right there. If you caught that, put your stop below the previous 5-minute candle, went all the way to whatever it was, 1035, without ever stopping out. If you missed my call, JTR gave the yellow line pullback play, which is right there, right? It pretty much touched it and back up. And Kevin P gave the 950 second mouse, no, 950 break. It wasn't the second mouse, mine was. 950 break, which was the earlier high, half number inflection point. And even then it was off to the races. So there's another example of a stock that 3 different people gave 3 different entries and all of them worked. All right, I love that. It just highlights the teamwork in our chat room. Let me go back to the SPY and go back to the daily chart. Again, flagging near all-time highs. And let's just go into what we're watching tomorrow. AIRO hasn't been trading that long, since maybe mid-June. You had a big pop yesterday and an inside day today. I love this over this 2-day high. Drone play, by the way, and Hegseth came out and basically said, hey, we're going to ramp up drone production, and so that's a very interesting chart with news behind it. PSQH, interesting. You had this big pop back here, sideways, and now a little volume and heading back up. Let's keep our eyes on that. SRM, kind of obscure, but bounced off the 20-day. And if you go to 5-minute candles, you'll see a couple like nice volume spikes. Big volume spike here, big volume spike here. So this one may be ready to start curling back up. TMC, which is a rare earth that I believe they mined from the sea bottom, and it's right back up near recent highs, right? After the MP news, I thought this would go, and it pulled back for a couple days, and now it's pretty close to kind of a mini breakout, and then over 812 is a big breakout. So I want to watch that one. And OMEX is in the same space. I don't know if there was a headline or if this is portending something coming, right? OKLO. Now the baby nukes, the Secretary of Energy, here, I'll just read it, said, let's talk nuclear energy. The energy dense, always on energy source that we've smothered for decades with regulatory red tape. Under the Trump administration, you're going to truly see the launch of the nuclear renaissance. The coming years will be huge. And when that came out, all the what we call the baby nukes in chat started heading higher. And the charts look pretty good. So that one's on watch. SMR also. You could throw NNE also, but I'm going with 2 of them. Oh, LTBR also is in that space and also looks decent. Okay, so then YHC, which Kevin P gave us today through 4, and it went to 494. Anyway, closed at 460. You can kind of see the breakout today. Could have a follow-through day tomorrow. We'll see. Doesn't cost you anything to have it on a chart. IBG, big pop today, but closing well off its high. So I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll keep it on watch. ZENA, another drone play. 2 things I don't like about this. One, back here when it was getting volume and gapping up on news, it got slapped down every day. Now finally it's up near these recent highs, but it's run 5 days in a row to get up here. So it's extended, and this is an area where they slapped it back down, but it is in the drone space. So I'm going to put it on a chart. I'd like to see it pull in a bit. OP, hang on a second. That does not belong on the list. I made the list earlier, and this thing ended up rolling over. So let's see. NBIS AI play. Looked like it was, kind of done, right? Like a head and lower, and then today a nice pop, big volume. certainly goes on watch. KODK, we had the line here on the chart this weekend, and it definitely broke out and held up really well. Definitely worth watching all week. BBAI, we got that bounce off the 20-day we were looking for, and it closed strong. Could have a follow-through day. BMGL probably comes off. Let me see. Yeah, it closed way off its highs. Again, I put some of these on the list kind of midday, and then I haven't reviewed them. I'm reviewing them now. RDW. I don't love this, but it's had good volume the last 2 days, and you got a nice base that is breaking out of, so I definitely want to keep it on watching it. From what I remember reading, they have kind of a subsidiary or something that's in the drone space, so that makes it even more interesting, right? SRFM, it's kind of an ugly chart because of today, but it was super strong. And then you got this one nasty day. Sometimes when that happens, it's right back off to the races the next day, so I am going to put it on watch. I'm going to throw GRO on there, which I don't like the chart, except for, as I'm talking to you, it's trading at 252 in after hours, and I think went as high as almost $3. So if that's still gapping in the morning, it goes on our gap playlist. That's it for me. I'll see you guys in the pre-market tomorrow.